What's up, Nerd Crew? Nurdie J here, and today we're going to put together a Papercraft of Bluestreak, a little cartoony version. Without further ado, cue the intro. Before we begin, you can find this along with all the other Papercrafts that I have built so far over on my DeviantArt page, and the link to that is up in the front of the Nerdy Boys channel page. And this is not my creation. This is somebody else's. I don't know who it is or what the website was called. I just remember it was a long time ago that I was able to get this Papercraft. And essentially, I've had it for a couple of decades now. So, yeah. Now, when you want to print this out, either print it out on cardstock, or else you can print it out on regular paper. If you do regular paper, then I would recommend getting poster board. And the poster board that I like to use when I did this when I was a teen is the poster board that is glazed on the back. I call it laminate, but it might not be considered a laminate. Anyway, on one side, and then it's pretty much cardstock on the other, just thicker. And then what you do is cut around the pieces far enough that you can create tabs. So that if you're taping them, it'd be more secure. Or if you're gluing it, you have a place to glue. And then when you glue them to the poster board, I would recommend using stick glue. Now, the stick glue I also recommend is just your standard clear, white, whatever you want to call it, stick glue. Not the dyed stuff, because every time I used dyed, it was dyed purple or blue. And either way, it would dye the paper itself. Since the paper is thin enough, it would dye it somewhat blue or purple. So if you don't want like stain marks looking on it, I'd recommend just going with the clear. Now, once you print it out, you will need a pair of scissors, an X-Acto knife in some cases, and if you have an X-Acto knife, then have something thick that you want to just use as scrap, so that you're not like piercing table or stuff like that. And if you don't use tape, and the tape I would recommend if you do tape is clear tape. I like to use liquid glue. So that's what I like to use. So, with that said, let's cue the music and get into it. Thank you for joining me with this build. I've been Nurdie J for Nurdie Boys. Don't forget to check out the next week's video where I review Bluestreak. Well, I've been Nurdie J for Nurdie Boys, and I'll catch you next time.